I would like to share something very interesting that happens usually after lunchtime. I end up getting like super tired, super sleepy. Not all the time, but the vast majority of time. And I thought, oh, I wonder if it's something that I'm eating, if it's carbs or things along those lines, high carb, low carb, whatever. It doesn't seem to really matter for the most part. It's just after lunchtime. Usually within like an hour afterwards, I just get so incredibly tired. I'll notice like in the middle of my chest, like I'm just not breathing as deeply. I'm just like super tired. So instead of just like trying to work through that and all that sort of stuff, you take a brief nap, 5 to 10 minutes, and you feel amazing afterwards. Any longer than that, let me tell you, that's happened before. Any longer than that, and I feel absolutely terrible. So I have to keep it at a minimum. But let me tell you what ends up happening here, and it's so interesting. It's so strange, and it's like it's so contradictory to like the rest of the day. Like at nighttime, I try to go to sleep and whatever. I lay down. I don't feel as though I really get the most beneficial sleep. I mean, I usually fall asleep relatively quickly, but I don't have a good quality sleep. Well, this little nap that I do after lunchtime is like the best for like the whole day. 5 to 10 minutes, that's basically it. And then I wake up and it feels like it's been like a half hour and I check the time and it's only been, a few minutes. And it's like, oh my goodness. It just like resets my whole day almost. Like it just feels like amazing. But let me tell you this, I can literally just fall asleep anywhere during any sort of condition. It's like the most bizarre thing. I used to be so picky about falling asleep like at nighttime, like it had to be like perfectly silent, perfectly dark, didn't have any amount of light coming in, all this particular stuff, and even then I would still be like, oh, it's just too much of this, too much of that, whatever. Well, in the afternoon, I'm not really like that anymore, but in the afternoon, after lunch, it's like I can literally fall asleep anywhere. It can be a hard surface, like I lay down on the hard floor and I will end up falling asleep. Very, very uncomfortable spot. I lay on my back usually. I don't lay in any other position for the most part. Lay on my back, perfectly straight, fall asleep. Okay? It doesn't matter about the sounds or the noises. There can be so much noise going on, I'll just fall asleep. It doesn't matter what the temperature is. I'll fall asleep like in the middle of the summertime when I go out and sit out in the sun for a few minutes. I'll fall asleep right there, on the porch, completely flat, laying on the hard, deck area with just like a pillow at my neck, but I don't even need the pillow. I can still fall asleep. And the sun will be blasting on me. I'll be sweating profusely. I'll just fall asleep. It's crazy. It's just crazy. It really is. And it's like, I guess because it's not necessarily I'm just like so tired. I think it's just like my body's like, okay, it's time to rest for a little bit. And I'll fall asleep in any sort of condition, take like a very quick power nap, regardless of anything, and then I feel amazing afterwards. It's just remarkable. It really is. It's interesting. It's problematic when you can't get that nap in, you're trying to force yourself. But once you do get that nap in, you wake up, you feel amazing. It's just incredible. It really is. And I mean, occasionally, like when I've sat out there in the sun, I will lay on I'll lay on my back first in the sun, then I'll switch over to my stomach and I'll lay on that side for a little bit. And then, I may fall asleep in that position as well for a little bit. But I just find that so amazing because it doesn't, as I said, doesn't matter. Like when I'm in my bed at nighttime and I'm ready to go to sleep at nighttime, it's like, I have to be able to get comfortable. I can't even lay on my back usually. It's like that's just uncomfortable for me. But here I am laying on a hard surface without like any pillows. And maybe like if there is a little bit of a rug, it's like this thin and you can still, I'll end up waking up and it kind of hurts like my back and my head because it's like I fell asleep in that position so quickly, so rapidly, and it was like great, And it's just like, I don't know. As I said, it's just very, very interesting because that's never how I usually am when I'm trying to go to sleep at nighttime. Like I wish I could just fall asleep and just have that wonderful rest. But it's like I fall asleep and then I wake up the next morning and it's like, it's like, whereas 5 to 10 minute quick nap in the afternoon, feel amazing. So Yeah, yep, that was all. So let me know what your thoughts are. Let me know if you can just like rapidly fall asleep anywhere during any sort of condition, any sort of noise, temperature. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There's been so much noise before. There's been so much heat before. Coldness. It doesn't matter. Just fall asleep. It doesn't matter. So, yep, you all take care. Have a great one. And I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.